Good afternoon, folks. My name is Jason Clemens. This is video 5 of our Big Book study. Let's jump right into it. While we continue to study the forewords in the doctor's opinion, remember that we are using the 4th edition. The page numbering prior to chapter 1 differs from the 3rd edition to the 4th edition since a foreword was added. We're at paragraph 1, page Roman numeral XXIV 24. Right after the first letter written by Dr. Silkworth. Quote, "The body of the alcoholic is quite as abnormal as his mind," end quote. This was a radical idea for 1935. The primary reason for the lack of signature by Dr. Silkworth was his reluctance to face his peers with such radical ideas. It was the Depression era, and Dr. Silkworth was lucky to have a position. No sense jeopardizing it. Further down, it is restated, quote, "Any picture of the alcoholic which leaves out this physical factor is incomplete," end quote. Throughout the book, notice that Bill expresses certain points in several different ways to reinforce the importance or significance of that point. He does this with the allergy theory. Having an allergy means that we react abnormally to something. In our case, we react abnormally to alcohol. Some drunks claim to break out in handcuffs when drinking. Others claim to break out in strange spots, a strange town, a strange neighborhood, or jail. Dr. Silkworth continues to expand on his ideas on page Roman numeral XXVI 26. Paragraph 2 is important here. Quote, "The action of alcohol on these chronic alcoholics is a manifestation of an allergy. That the phenomenon of craving is limited to this class and never occurs in the average temperate drinker," end quote. We are different from other people. Normal drinkers do not develop the phenomenon of craving. We metabolize alcohol in a different way than the normal drinker. They don't experience the physical craving which comes after the first drink is taken. They can have the one or two that we as a class cannot. They don't suffer from the mental obsession that precedes the first drink. Paragraph 3 at the bottom is where, quote, "restless, irritable, and discontented," end quote, comes from. Continuing at the top of page Roman numeral XXVII 27, quote, "the sense of ease and comfort, ... drinks they see others taking with impunity," end quote, without repercussions. Normal drinkers don't have this physical malady. They can drink with impunity, that means without repercussions, and we cannot. The last sentence of the top paragraph gives us an example of what we will see throughout the book, what the spiritual awakening is. Quote, "Unless this person can experience an entire psychic change, also known as a spiritual awakening, there is very little hope of his recovery." Strong words. Over and over, we will see that change is the hallmark of recovery from alcoholism. Turn to page Roman numeral XXVII 28. Silkworth describes 5 types of alcoholics. 1, the psychopaths who are emotionally unstable. 2, there is the type of man who is unwilling to admit he cannot take a drink. 3, there is the type who believes that after being entirely free from alcohol for a period of time, he can take a drink without danger. 4, there is the manic depressive type. 5, then there are types entirely normal in every respect except in the effect alcohol has upon them. Here's the important point. Quote, "All these and many others have one symptom in common. They cannot start drinking without developing the phenomenon of craving, ... the manifestation of an allergy, ... end quote. That first drink gets us drunk." With our next post, we will start with chapter 1, Bill's story. Until then, think about this. There is only one place in the main text of the Big Book where the word pot appears. No, it isn't the kind you smoke. What is its meaning? We'll reveal the meaning with our next post. Have a great day.